Hello, everybody. My name is Dr. Aaron Kirk. I'll be your faculty instructor for this course, KIN 509, Research Methods in Kinesiology. I'm glad to have you. A little bit about myself is I did my undergrad at Drury University in Springfield, Missouri. I did a background in exercise science, chemistry, and biology before moving on to the University of Kansas, where I did my PhD and master's in exercise physiology with an emphasis in obesity research. Then I did my postdoc at the Washington University School of Medicine, where I focused on metabolism and nutritional sciences. And then I moved here. I've been here for about 13 years or so, and been teaching students ever since. Along the way, I've also been the grad program director, the undergrad program director, department chair, among other things. Along my training, I've had an opportunity to work with students and also with other faculty working in research and publications, manuscript publications, presentations, all of which gave me a good foundation of research methods to help with teaching this course. Now, most of you may not move on to writing manuscripts or moving on to do publications or presentations, however, at national conferences, but all of you will have a career where you'll need to have a good understanding of what are good research methods when coming upon a research article or some literature to be able to decide, is this a good study to use? If not, why? If so, why? Because when working with clients, it's going to be important for you to understand or disseminate that information in a clear way that they can, usable way that they can then be able to learn from. And so this course is going to really be focused on allowing you to understand, to critically evaluate and interpret research findings, as well as understand the process of planning and conducting research. You're not necessarily going to be doing a research study, but again, we'll be talking a lot about what makes a good research and study and how to tease that out. Because as again, thinking beyond, hey, I'm not doing a thesis, hey, I'm not doing going on in hardcore research, that's okay. In your career, it's going to be important for you to keep up with the literature, with the latest information. And this class will hopefully give you that foundation about how to tease out what's a good research study and what's not. So again, here's my contact information. This will be an online course. There's no text required. We'll provide it via Blackboard. Again, this course is designed to help you to read, understand, evaluate, plan, and conduct research in the field of kinesiology. We'll touch on statistics a little bit, but this is not a hardcore statistics class. If you're looking for that, that'll be in the university provides statistics class through the mathematics program, but rather this is going to be more of a broad class to allow you to really evaluate, read, understand research. All right, some other information about intellectual property, course objectives. You can see here some of the important things that you'll get. Really, it's going to be a good foundation for proper research topic, research proposal, design, analysis, and some writing. Here are some expectations. Again, you should try to participate on a regular basis. Be self-motivated. We've all had some experience over the last couple of years about doing online. So this will hopefully give you some reminders of what to do. All right, so the class is going to be divided up into 8 units. You can see here are the units divided out. We'll start out with an introduction to research methods, a good foundation. Reviewing the literature and APA formatting in Unit 2. Then we'll start to move on to quantitative reasoning and qualitative reasoning. Talk about sampling, measurement and research, understanding statistics, effect size, and meta-analysis. That's where we're going to do a little bit of some statistics, just enough for you to understand when you're going through that methods sections of a literature that you'll have at least a good foundation. And then you'll write in a research report, because you'll be doing that as part of your assignment in this class. Again, everything you can find is on Blackboard that you'll need to have. And then technology, a good computer, having the necessary software. And if you do have any questions, it'd be wise to contact ITS, via this phone number or at this email here. And here's some more information about technology requirements. You can view that in the syllabus. All right, so the methods of evaluation, there will be each unit's going to have a brief quiz that you're required to complete that will assess your understanding. And just a reminder again, you saw that up here, the week's going to run from Monday at midnight to Sunday at 11:59 p.m. So essentially, we're going to be going from Monday to Sunday. So everything will be due on the Sunday of that particular week by 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. Again, those quizzes, there'll be multiple choice questions. And here's some tips for taking it. Again, you can review that information, but you should have plenty of time to take these quizzes. You also will have a research proposal. This is going to be really putting some application to what we learn. So the quizzes are going to kind of assess a snapshot of your understanding of the information. And the research proposal is going to be where you're going to get a practical aspect of it. Because when you start to do a research proposal, you'll start to utilize the information we learn in class in terms of reading, selecting the proper research, synthesizing, reading it, summarizing it, and then being able to then write it into a research report. So it really is kind of a hands-on, in-depth usage of the material that you learn in class. This is not going to be something that you're not necessarily going to be writing a thesis, although if you are doing a thesis, you can utilize some of that information for this research proposal. For those that are not doing a thesis, again, this is not a thesis prepare you for it, but rather just a research proposal. A good kind of a snapshot of what a good research proposal will be like. And by doing it, you'll get a good hands-on experience about what it's like or what goes into a good research study, which is ultimately what we're trying to get you to learn from this class, is to be able to tease out a good research study from that you can utilize in your profession versus those that are not. Again, the research proposal can be done on any topic related to exercise science, fit psychology, sports psychology, or nutrition. You should pick a topic that you're interested in and really want to learn more about. This proposal, if done well, can be the beginning of your thesis or non-thesis project as you continue your graduate degree. But it doesn't necessarily have to be any of those. It can be just a topic of your choice of interest. It will be completed in 2 phases to help you stay on track to complete it by the due date. Guidelines and template for the proposal are posted in Blackboard. The proposal must be an experimental design unless a thesis student uses their prospectus that uses another design already approved by the thesis committee as described below. Otherwise, an experimental design must be used. If you don't want an experimental design, you'll learn that along the way in the class. So again, you'll have a rough draft. That's going to be submit introduction. Again, you can see the page limit and references, minimum of 10, and the due date is you see here. The final draft is going to be due towards the end of the semester. Again, you'll use your title page. You'll have an abstract, your introduction, methods, and references, and appendix. And again, it should be no longer than 10 to 12 pages. Again, incomplete research proposals will not be returned for revisions, but will be graded as is. All right, so again, we'll have more information about how to do a research proposal as we go along in the class. So don't be alarmed. If you want more information, you'll get that throughout the class, and there'll be some more information on Blackboard. Again, exams and final grades will not be curved. There no extra credit is given. Late assignments, automatically 25% reduction. And here's the breakdown of percents, A, B, C, D, and F. And then here's the point, we go by points. So again, if you're at 279, you're an A. I would be at 278, or lower, you would be a B or so. Okay, so it'd be 278 would be a B, so forth and so on. And again, here's kind of a layout of the tentative schedule, and I try to make it as simple and easy to follow as possible. Again, I put these on Blackboard as well, the due dates, everything, so it's really easy for you to follow. I try to make this as organized and as straightforward as possible so you can be successful in the course. But again, here's the due dates when things are happening. You know, there are a couple of weeks where we don't have a new lesson, but rather you have time to complete your rough draft, so you don't feel like you're trying to do learn new information and write your research proposal. So just keep that in mind as you plan. And we do the same thing at the end of the semester. You'll have about 3 or 4 weeks to really work on your final draft of your proposal. Plagiarism, again, you do not plagiarize. Obviously, that's something that myself and the university frowns upon. Information about access. And then on Blackboard, there's more information about the course itself. So please review this information. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I'll send out weekly reminders to keep you on task as well. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I enjoy looking forward to having you in class.